Hey, beautiful people, let's talk about dreams and spirit contact. Now, a few weeks back, I was sharing an experience where I had this sense of this continued presence on the edge of the space. And I sat there with all my innate wisdom and went, right, who are you out loud? Who are you? And what are you about? And this voice come back lightning speed and said to me, Shane, who are you and what are you about? Absolutely profound. That is contact and their teachings absolutely at the heart of core of what they're about. It's like answering a question with a question. I often say to people, when you want to nurture and you want to kind of spark inquiry, it's often about answering a question with a question. That is spirit to a T. They are our greatest teachers. And that, of course, it's like, who are you? Who are you? What are you about? Shane, who are you and what are you about? Of course, that took me on quite a profound journey. I went very deep, and that probably took years and years and years to really fully answer. And it reminds me of another time where I sat there and went, again feeling presence, and I went, right, is there anyone there? And his voice come back really, really fast and went, no. They are really playful, yet really profound in the way that they teach us. So there I was. Who are you? What are you about? That voice comes back. Shane, who are you? What are you about? Now, months later, I had this dream, and I often say dreams can be really, really profound, especially as you're waking or you're coming out of a dream. That's often where I get so much guidance around the direction or how to kind of steer, nurture, nourish the pathway forwards in all what we do. So our events, so many of those events, if not all of them, have come from that space. Absolutely so profound, and what a beautiful gift. Now, I had this dream not long after Shane. And in my dream, I was walking along this trackway. And it was just an old dirt track. And I was walking along this trackway, and all these people were walking towards me. I was walking one way, they were walking the other way. And some of them sort of acknowledged me. Some said hello to me. Some smiled. Some sort of gazed over and just passed me by. And it was like as if I was going back further and further and further in time, because the clothing, the dress, the way they were dressed was changing the further I went back. Now, I don't know how I knew, but I just knew, gnosis, that I was in Ireland. All right, so I just knew I was walking along this trackway in Ireland, and the further I went back, the further back in time I was going. Really profound, really vivid dream. Then after a long way down that trackway, I stepped off the path. I walked through a grove, a hedgerow, walked through a hedge, as you do, went through this hedge, come out into this grove, and I saw this lady standing there with this really thick, solid, heavy green cloak with this most reddish hair, fiery red hair, and these really kind of greeny eyes. And she was gazing up. Up at the moon, holding this what felt to be, and again, how did I know? I just knew, this blackthorn staff. She was holding this blackthorn staff. She was gazing up to the moon, and she was weaving a prayer. Now, it was in a language I didn't recognise, didn't know, don't remember. There you go. Gnosis in real time. Don't remember. Yet I felt every bit of it, as if she was weaving a prayer. for her children's children at a time of great troubles. Okay, so this would have been around the time of the conversion, the indigenous people of Ireland being converted, St. Patrick being sent over and being converted. And I shared a post around that yesterday. So these were times of great trouble, and she was weaving a prayer of blessing, of protection for her children's children. And I woke up absolutely in floods of tears because I knew I just met an ancestor. Really powerful. Our dreams can be such profound teachings. So you think I had that dream several months after they went, Shane, who are you? What are you about? And then they showed me an aspect of that. For I truly believe with my hand on my heart, I am who I am because of her. So I am who I am because of her. That was a seed. That was seership. I knew with the way that she presented herself that she was a seer, a herbalist. She was there guiding the people. Really profound. And I still feel her very deeply in here, and I do often sense her. And it's quite often when I look at the portrait that I have of Bridget, I can see her in there as well. But there is distinctive difference in some of the features. But really, really profound. So, really gently encourage you to listen to your dreams. And those dreams that you remember, they're never just a dream. As always, sending you all so much love. Keep shining.